Hey everybody, welcome to another plan with me. So true confession time. Today is Thanksgiving, the day I'm recording this. Maybe not the day I'm posting it because my internet seems to take forever and it takes at least a day or two to post things, but it is Thanksgiving. Last night, I decided to paint my nails to match my spread. And then today, I woke up and I made Thanksgiving lunch and I washed a bunch of dishes. And I made some more lunch and I washed some more dishes. And in all that time, the nail polish washed off, peeled off. So I have decided to keep it real. And you're going to see my, flaked off nail polish. So this is actually today, but I am planning for this week. And so this is why I went with the red and the gold. See it? There, make it match, red and gold, except for the flakes. So I am planning for the week of December 2nd to December 8th, which is the week after Thanksgiving, which begins Christmas. The Christmas season, I guess. Not Christmas, but Christmas season. At least for those of us who celebrate it, which is me. So I decided what I kind of did. Okay, let me back up. Number one, I pre-decorate my pages, which is why you already see washi down. I did not do any stickers from any sticker books or anything this time, but I did do the washi. And what I did was I have 3 weeks of school between Thanksgiving and Christmas break. So I went with the first week being mostly red with a teeny bit of green and gold. Next week, you'll see mostly green with the same teeny bit of red and gold. And then the week after is more of a even Steven amount of red and green. Why did I do it that way? I don't know, but I did. So I'm gonna stick with mostly red today, have little splashes of green here and there, and we'll just see how it goes. So yeah, I have pre-decorated. I also have Post-its that were moved from the previous week's pages when I planned, because these are events that happen week after week, and that just makes it easier for me to remember them when I'm jotting things down and putting down my cute little stickers and all that. Also, I do like to make my own stickers. I think I went way overboard this time. I made myself a ton, mostly because I just can't decide on a size I like. If I like this size, which I guess you'd call a half box, and this size, which is, I guess it's called a quarter box. I don't know. I mean, I didn't measure mine out. I just can't get happy with a size, so I gave myself options. And then these are more like a half box too, but they're slightly more narrow and obviously more decorative. I have lots of logos to go with my events. I have some specialty stickers here, and then I'll talk about these as I get there. And I know I'm going to pull from some sticker books. So what I've got, I'm going to use these from Pumpkin Paper Co. They're just a bunch of girls with Christmas, scenes going throughout. Sorry about my voice. Been snacking on a lot of turkey as we were cooking. I don't know, I might pull something out of this book here. I just have them all kind of laid out. This is the seasonal book. There are some red stickers in here I can use. It looks like another seasonal book. I really love this. I feel like it might be too big, but if I can get it to work on the weekend, I'm going to. This might have some quotes in it I can use. This is the Paige Evans book, and I may use that guy. I don't know. So I have them at the ready, and I'll probably go get the Colorful Boxes book at some time too. I feel like I shifted this and you can't see it. Man, I'm so sorry to keep clearing my throat on you. And then in addition, I might add these in as well. These are from the Planner Society. She does these, and then she does some scalloped edge ones in tons of different glitter colors. In fact, tomorrow for Black Friday, she's doing a big sale with a bunch of new colors she just put on her story on Instagram. So these are made to like fold in half and be a tab, so I may do that, or I might just cut them and just be bows, because Christmas presents, bows kind of makes sense. May use them, may not, we'll see. I wish I had the red that she's selling at the Black Friday sale that starts tonight, but even if I buy it, I won't have it in time for this, because I won't, but I still might buy green for the next week. Okay, so let's get this started. First of all, these guys are dress-up days at school, essentially. We have Okay, this is going to sound confusing, and I'm going to try to make myself even remember now. So, I teach in both the middle school and the elementary school. I'm a teacher. Because I teach music, I teach lots of ages, and so I teach in both schools. I stay in the same classroom, but they're the same, those kids from both those schools come to me. How do I say that? Yeah. So next week, the middle school people apparently didn't talk to each other. They're celebrating both College Go Week and starting the however many days of Christmas celebration for teachers to dress up. It always makes the kids go, what's going on? How come all the teachers kind of match? So we do it. Still College Go Week, still College Go Week, still College Go Week, plus this is the day that the elementary starts their actual 12 days of Christmas. They didn't start at the beginning of the week, they waited till here. So it'll be 12 days of Christmas, even though I think that ends up being 11 days of Christmas, but maybe I missed something. So yeah, these are both middle school, but I'll make it work. So what I was thinking of doing was using these larger boxes where I could write two things. Let me see if I like this. So here's what I was going to do. I was going to put it in the beginning of the day, since it's when I'm getting ready for the day. I'm not a complete chronological planner from morning to night, but I try to vaguely go from what's first in my day to last, and getting dressed would obviously be first. So then, random post-it, sorry, I was going to take one of these little Christmas girls. So let's just take, I don't know, it's plaid day. They're all plaid though, so well, how cute are they? Let's just take this little girl, because it doesn't really matter which one I take. And I'm going to stick her right here. And then what I can do, and I really hate for you to see my handwriting, but just to show you what I'm planning, move this down here. I was going to write, since it's a dress-up day, I was going to write plaid here, and then a little or, comfy, because it's a plaid day for Christmas, and then for College Go Week, it's, dress as a tired college student, so dress in your comfy clothes. Guess which one I'm gonna pick? Yes, I am. That's what I'm gonna pick. So I think I'm gonna do that same thing going across the whole week for the different dress-up days. So that's, where'd my stickers go? Oh, they're under here. Let me just go ahead and lay those down first. So make sure I remember that's Wednesdays. They're not doing it on Monday. I guess they think we're gonna forget on the Monday after 5 days off work, because we're in the midst of Thanksgiving break right now. Okay, so then I can take a girl. She's cute with her little Christmas tree. And I'll put her here. And then I can write Light It Up, which is like sparkle and glitter and tinsel and stuff. So I'm gonna write sparkly, because that makes more sense to me. Or for college, it's like wear a favorite band or show or singer attire. So I'm gonna wear a musical theater shirt that I have. So I'm just gonna put that. I'm just gonna put music attire. They really do have cute little phrases that go with each ones, and little lessons that you're supposed to remember, and for the College Go Week anyway, not for the teacher ones, because again, that's more just to get the kids' attention. And look at that, I didn't make enough of those, so they're not all gonna match. See, here I thought oh look, I already put them down. What am I talking about? Ugh, silly. Come on, Erica. Okay, so let's get another girl different than before, and do this little cutie with her coffee. Usually on these dress-up days too, they let us wear jeans. I have not heard if that's true or not this year. So for the Christmas stuff for middle school, it's ribbons and bows. And for the college go week, it's college spirit. So I will wear the shirt from the school my son is attending. Not the school I attended, but the one he's attending. And I kind of want another girl facing that way, kind of like I did on this page. Looks like the only choices are her and her. And I already did her, so I will do her. If you haven't ordered from Pumpkin Paper Co., she's got a bunch of cute stickers, and you can get them specialized. Like, this is my hair color, so I picked that. Now, to be fair, the latest ones I ordered, I could have sworn I ordered dark blonde and I got dark brown instead, but they're still cute stickers, so I'm not going to complain or do anything. So for the Christmas day, it's Christmas socks. Please don't be offended that I write Xmas instead of Christmas. I do know the reason for the season. It's faster and takes up less space. For college, it's also Christmas socks, so apparently they spoke to each other. And then for elementary, it's just Festive Friday, so anything Christmas. Okay, so those are my dress up days for the week, and then for next week, I'll do the same thing, and then the next week as well. So that is, that part of it's done. Okay, I don't usually write because that's my before the pen, but I wanted that to make sense. And I didn't want to lose these Post-its between finishing this, taking the picture, and then actually writing it. I knew I'd get confused. All right, shot and trash is something that is at the end of the day, so I'll move that down. I do have a Girl Scout meeting, and it's a little more involved than most of them because I teach the high school, not teach, lead the high school girls, and at their age, it's supposed to be girl run, and so I'm pretty much just supposed to be a facilitator. So they each lead the meeting and help each other get their badges and do everything. However, I decided since this is our last meeting until Christmas, I would do this one, and I'm going to bring gingerbread houses and like pre-made gingerbread houses, and then just a bunch of candy and icing, and we're just going to decorate it and decorate them, and maybe have a contest, and maybe just have an excuse for them to eat a whole bunch of candy, because that's probably what they'll do. I don't want this to say important though, even though it is important. So I'm looking for my colorful boxes here. So I could do a gold. Honestly, I don't care about mixed metals. These lines in here, I don't know if you can see it on camera, they're rose gold. I'm gonna make sure I hit record because I'm a little paranoid now. Okay, I did. These are rose gold, and this gold in here, and this gold in this washi is regular gold. I don't care about that very much, except if I use this sticker here. I feel like it's just a little too close and a little too much of it. So for that reason, I don't like it. So I'm gonna take this little black one here, and I'm just gonna go over where it says important. And then I will take my Girl Scout logo sticker. These are all just logos. Some are just clip arts, some are logos. This is a logo and this is a logo. The rest are just clip arts. Then I got off Google and I stuck in a little hexagon, and I just make the color of the hexagon whatever color I want it to be. And so I will put that there. This will say Girl Scouts, and this will list off the things that I need to bring. And this doesn't move to next week. It actually moves to my next planner, which I haven't even opened up yet. For my next planner, I went with the Modern Peach because the pages are very neutral. However, I hate the cover. I hate it. I'm a child of the 80s, and this to me is so 80s that I just can't get past it. So I flipped it. I may not even keep this. I might do one of those make your own cover things. This is okay, but it's kind of boring. This I just can't stand. So I'm putting this. We won't have a meeting then. I think we'll have a meeting there. I will double check. So there, first thing I did in my brand new planner. Haha, my 2020 planner. Doesn't that feel fun? All right, babbling. Okay, that's that. Now for Young Life, I could use one of my stickers or one of these. I think I'm gonna use one of mine. simply because I have to write both the time and where it is because the location changes from week to week. And I'm going to put that pretty much right after Girl Scouts because, and this again, I don't know if you can see it, but it's the Young Life logo. It's pretty much run straight from here to here, so they're back to back. In fact, she's always about 10 minutes late from Young Life because of Girl Scouts. This, sorry, knocking stuff over, is a reoccurring event, so weekly, so I will move it to next week. And then shot and trash night is all that's left. So I think I'll go with a black box for that. And I will simply write that in. I'm going to put it right there. And then this still gives me room for some to-dos if I need some to-dos or any other notes I need to write for the day. But those are the functions, the activities that I have. And this post-it gets moved to next week. Okay, Tuesday next week, which is the 3rd. Oh, yeah, that's a big one. I actually am taking a student teacher next semester, so starting in January, and I'm meeting her. I've met her like real quick, like a handshake, like, hi, how you doing? Nice to meet you. But we're gonna meet and actually talk about her expectations and my expectations and all that stuff on Tuesday, and that's kind of a big deal. So, choices. Well, I'm out of that. I do know I have more. So the choice is, do I use one of my little gold stickers or do I go get one of theirs? Theirs has more space. I think I'm going to go get my other Colorful Boxes book. Just one second. I love this book so much that I have more than one of it. Okay. So I could use this one. I think I'll have plenty of space to write in this one. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it kind of here-ish. Where should I put it? The meeting is in the early evening. So I guess I can go like that. By the way, I ignore these horizontal lines. I don't even care that they're there. In fact, I used to take white out and white them out. I hated them so much, but now at this planner, they're very light, so I don't white them out, but I do pretty much ignore them. So there I kind of felt like I was covering it up as opposed to lining up with it. I think in this Paige Evans book, there are some red stickers that say like important or, yeah, see, meeting. See if there's another one. So this red one says meeting. These say explore life, best ever, work hard, go. That's not what I want. This says totally, that's not what I want. All right, I'm gonna go with this, I think. Let me check back here really fast. These are more of an orange than a red. Monthly play date, remember. See, that says remember. But again, that's that rose gold, and right on top of the gold, I don't like it. So I'm going to use this one that says meeting. And then I'll write the time and place there. I'm going to go above it. Normally I kind of like to, well, no, I'm going to go above it because I have to have space to mark like her name, the time, the place, because it's kind of a big deal. Okay. So that is really my only big function on Tuesday, so I will leave that there. Wednesday, by the way, if you're wondering how I have all this in my head, because that one wasn't on a Post-it, over there is my computer and I have a Google Calendar open. I do use my Google Calendar as well as a paper planner. Paper planner makes me happy. I'm a tactile person. I like to touch things. I like to hold things. I like stickers and paper. It's how I learn. It's how I function. However, on a Google Calendar, I can carry it with me on my phone because sometimes the planner is too big. I don't want it with me. I can share it with my family so no one can ever say, I didn't know about that. Yes, you did. It's on the calendar. You just didn't open it. So I'm glancing over at my Google Calendar to see what is going on. And these are the only two things I have going on that night. So I will just use my own stickers for these. So like I said, I was going to do mostly red with just a splash of green. So that's why these boxes, let me flip this so I can move my Post-its over. These boxes are red because they're bigger, and the little logos are green because they're tiny and they're just that splash of color that I need. So I will put choir rehearsal here, no, dance rehearsal there. I'm going to shift these a little just for visual interest. Choir rehearsal there. So choir rehearsal gets a little music note. And dance rehearsal gets these little tap shoes. It's not actually tap. It's like a high school dance team, so like pom and jazz and such, but it says dance to me. This still gives me room for some to-dos, so that is good for Wednesday. Thursday, there's an extra dance practice that they don't usually have because they have a performance this night and a competition this day. So there is a practice there, but there's also a concert. Technically, I don't have to do anything on this concert. This is actually going to be my husband's concert. He is another music teacher at our school. Yes, we are both music teachers at the same school. So technically I don't have to do anything for this concert, but I will go to support him and to support our band director because it's a combined concert for all of the middle school. So I make these little stickers that say concert day, and they've got spaces so I can write things like middle school music at this time in this place and setup is then, or something like that. So I have lots of space for details. Then I can grab these guys and plug my daughter's dance sticker in, dance rehearsal in. So this is where things get kind of weird for me, like visually. I have a lot up here and a lot down here in the middle of my planner. Usually stays blank, at least for my before the pens. Now for after the pens, I'll show you this current week. For after the pens, the middle fills up because I put things there. But for before the pens, it just looks barren. But, you know, I guess that's why it's called before the pen, right? Okay, so then Friday, my daughter will have Young Life. They go out to breakfast on Friday mornings. So I'm gonna put this guy, remember I'm thinking slightly chronologically, so I'll put him there with the Young Life logo here. So because it's breakfast, it's in the morning, so it's slightly chronological. And then, here's what I was looking for. The dance team is performing at a basketball game that night. They're performing at the game, but it's more or less a practice for the competition that they have the next day. So I will put this here. I'm gonna put it like here, I think. No, because it really is gonna be the last thing we do for the day. I'm gonna put it here. And the reason is if she has to bring anything special or anything, I can write that here. Usually, this sticker is actually left over from, but let me try again. Normally I'd put like a picture of a basketball or a football here, whichever kind of game it was. But I decided to just use an extra logo this time. I could have just taken this clip art and stuck it in there and it'd have been fine, but I wanted to have the extra color. So I just knew I could do that. So it is a game day, but they're dancing at the game. So I guess in the real life, it doesn't bother me that I don't mark down that it's a basketball game. Plus it's December, of course, it's a basketball game. The only one who's playing in football games right now are the finals. We didn't get there. All right, so that is Friday. There's also a staff party that day for the middle school, but because I'm going to watch my daughter, I will not be able to go to the staff party, so I'm not even gonna put it in. Friday, I've mentioned a few times that my daughter has a dance competition. Where is my spatula? I want to peel up this girl's leg for a second. That sounds gross, doesn't it? Peel up her leg. But I'm gonna peel up her leg so I can slide this under here. Well, maybe I'll just come down. All right, I'm gonna leave her leg there. I'm gonna come down here and put the dance competition. So I don't know if you can read it, but it just says where. I'll mark where it is, when. This is when they leave. This is when they come back. Down here, I can also mark specific times, like what time the jazz is, what time the pom is, and what time her solo is. So I can just leave a space there where I don't write anything else. And again, I didn't put the little tap shoes on there. I left space for me to just do that, just because I can have that extra little bit of color. Okay, she normally does have dance on Sunday, but because they're dancing so hard on Saturday at competition, the coach canceled that. So I'm going to move that over here to where you can't see, but it's to the next Sunday. She will still have a violin lesson. And I've got one more of these guys left. So I will take that and the violin, and I will put that here. Yeah, I'm going to put it there. And just put a little violin. I don't like how I have that violin in there because it doesn't, if I put it, it doesn't matter, I'll figure it out. All right, that's close enough. I wish the violin was a little more askew, but I know a nice sticker. I just have one that I didn't use one week. I just stuck it on there. This is getting moved over to the next week now. What I still have here, I have an extra music note that I didn't need. I have an extra half box red. I didn't use any of these glitter boxes, but that doesn't mean I won't. I also need to do my school to-do list. Give me 1 second. So for my school to-do list, I have this notepad that has a gazillion. This came from Tool. I usually do this ahead of time and have some washi on it, but I didn't, so I might add washi later, I might not. So again, this is just my running to-do list at work. So this says to do at school, and then I will fill up this whole page, I'm sure, front and back with things to do, but I will start with the things that teachers need to do every week. Grades and preparing copies and presentations and that kind of thing, lesson plans. So this is just the stuff I have to do every week, and then this will get filled up with more, and I may add some red washi along here just for fun, but right now it's not there. Okay, what else I have on here are these stickers here that say Newsies. My husband is in a semi-professional production of Newsies that's local here, and in musical theater, I'm telling you this as a public service announcement in case you ever have kids who are in shows and stuff. In musical theater, you can't know the rehearsal schedule way in advance. You just can't. The directors can't do it because they may plan for this, this, and this, but if last week, they didn't get through that act or that scene, they've got to do it this week. And so you can kind of jot things down, but it never works that way. And so basically I'm going to keep this in a folder in the back of my planner, and when he finds out his rehearsal schedule for this week, I'll go ahead and use the stickers. So for instance, in the week that I'm in now, which is Thanksgiving, he had a rehearsal Tuesday. He had a rehearsal yesterday. He did not have one today because it's Thanksgiving. I still don't know if he has a rehearsal Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I'm pretty sure he has one Sunday. It'd be silly of them not to. So what I have is my stickers. That's not my stickers, those are my stencils. I have my stickers back in the back here. And so when he finds out he has rehearsals on these days, if he does, I can put the stickers down and just write it down. So that's that's the best thing I've got to keep up with that. So I will keep these in that same folder you just saw, but I can't put them down yet because he may not have rehearsal one day, because he's not a lead. He's excuse me, that thing's in the way. He's in the chorus, and he has a small part with the name, but he may not be called every night of rehearsals. The only thing I really wish I had was a weekend banner, but I don't think I do. That says Weekend with Friends, but it's pink. Weekend. I love the weekends. That actually works. All right, I'm gonna do that. I'm saving this page, and I'll tell you why in a second. I'm gonna flip this up sideways so I can see. Now I'm glad I peeled the girl up because I want to put this under her ponytail. I heart the weekends. Put that right there. And then I can put the girl back down. Okay, I kind of wanted to use this Friday sticker. I still could. I just don't know that I need it. But I think after a week, you know, after a long weekend, this week is going to feel long and difficult. And so Friday will be welcome, if that makes sense. So why don't I just stick it right here? I think I will. So Friday, yay for us, we made it. We got through the week. I'm assuming I'll make it through the week. Okay. What else did I lay out that I may use? I laid out this one. I love this Joy sticker. This is gonna make me think I shouldn't have used Friday. I'm gonna peel that up. I'm thinking it might be in the way. This is just a spatula that's from the Cricut. I don't even use a Cricut. I used to, but I still use the spatula. I use it on my silhouette and I use it for what you just saw. I wonder if I can fit this Joy sticker. I'm gonna start with the, I don't know what I'm gonna start. I should start with the Y. I may end up having to peel this up and it may end up not even going back down, so I may be destroying this sticker, but I'm gonna try it. Should I go up here? I don't know what to do. All right. I've wanted to use this for a while, but I think it's made for the, I know it's made for the big sticker book, or the big planner, and I use the classic planner. So it really is big, but I think, yeah, it's gonna work just fine. Takes up a lot of space, but Saturdays and Sundays are supposed to be somewhat for fun. So I'm okay with that. I really can put Friday back down. I'm gonna put it here instead. That saves me that space I wanted to write down like stuff for her about that dance or that game. And then I can still have that there. Okay, is there anything else in here that was kind of reddish that I wanted? Making Merry. Ooh, poinsettias. Poinsettias are pretty in red, aren't they? Ooh, I might use those. You guys are like, why do you get so excited? Okay, I might use the poinsettias. Do you call them poinsettias or poinsettias? I always call them poinsettias, but I've heard poinsettia. I just can't do it. It's poinsettia to me. Today, this is just a bunch of Christmas gobbledygook. That sounded rude. Polka dots, love this. Oh, there's an important sticker. I could have used that for this. That's all right. I'm not a fan of white stickers most of the time. White background, you know, because if you stick it down, I don't know. That's just me. It's just me. I am going to use a coffee cup on Saturday because I know that this dance competition is very early in the morning. Whether I take her, whether I go with her or whether I stay home, either way, it's a very early morning. So I'm gonna need some coffee. So I'm gonna put that, visit Santa. Unfortunately, my kids are too little for that. So sad. Holiday favorite, have yourself a merry little Christmas. That's a good one. These little bullets. See, this is the kind of page that I keep in that folder too I showed you, so that I can just put bullet points as we go. So I'm probably gonna rip that out and put that in there. To-do lists. Could stick a few to-do lists down, because I know I will have some. I won't have a lot of time to do things on Thursday because of this. This takes a lot of setup. We do not have an auditorium where I teach, and so we have to just basically, as soon as school gets out, do our best to make the gym look like an auditorium. We have to set everything up, sound equipment, choir risers, band stuff, music, orchestra stuff. It's just, and then the concert happens, and then we have to take it down, and it's exhausting. So if you go to concerts at this time of year, please thank the music teacher, because they need it. So I think I'm just going to use a little bit of deco on Thursday, because I know I won't have time to get much done, like a to-do list. So I'm going to stick that in there. I could put a poinsettia next to that, but I think they're too big. But I could put one of these little, I know I only wanted a splash of green, but I think that's still just a splash. I think that constitutes a splash to put that there. That's cute. I feel like it needs two. Yeah, that's good. All right, I like that. Maybe I should put one of those here with Girl Scouts too, since it's, you know, it's our Christmas celebration. I'll put that right there. Should I just line it up nice and easy? You guys, why aren't you answering me? Because you're not with us. Okay, I'm gonna stop babbling. I think I saw some other, yeah, this is what I was talking about. So I know I'll have plenty of time on Tuesday for some to-dos, so I'm gonna make myself a to-do list on Tuesday. Stick that right there. Again, I do not heed to these lines. I know a lot of people would start the top of this at that line, but it's a vertical planner, so I plan vertically. If you noticed, when I take my washi, I take it vertically. I don't take it horizontally. I don't know. I don't care if other people do that. That's just my way of thinking. I think of it vertically. I think I'll put a to-do list here on Wednesday. I probably won't have 5 things to do, but that's okay. Friday will be pretty busy with the game, but I could still get something done, I'm sure. And Sunday I will have things to do as well. This also leaves me a space on every day except Thursday to add that Newsies sticker in if I need it. Yeah. And I can always come back and get new of these, or you saw that, did you see that, the stencil? I keep these stencils with me. I don't know where they came from. My husband found them online, and I keep these with me, and I'll just draw boxes for my to-do list, and just, you know, I can draw as many as I need, as few as I need. That's what I did here for Thanksgiving. I actually scooted it over a little bit, but I wasn't at my crafting area, so I didn't have any stickers with me. That's what I do here too. So that little stencil just sits in the back of my planner, and it works really well for that. All right, I'm gonna call this, no I'm not, I really want a focus sticker here that's Christmassy. So let me get these out again. What focus oh, did you see that? Make a gingerbread house. That's what we're doing for Girl Scouts. Do I peel that up? The brown would look weird with everything. That is so what we're doing. All right, I won't. Just have to remember that for next year, because they do this every year. They always want to do gingerbread houses. That's just their thing. I wish he was facing that way. I think he'd look really cute, but he'd have to be facing that way. Otherwise, he's like walking off the page, and I think that's weird. I love these little candies. Can you see the candies? I didn't use any of these bows that I said I was going to use to pull in some gold. Maybe I could use a bow somewhere. Where would you put a bow? Could put a bow on top of game day. Could put a bow on top of the dance competition. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So that's going to be kind of our, that and the concert are kind of our biggest things this week. Where are my scissors? There they are. I'm going to take a bow. Now again, these are made to be tabs. So they're connected, so you could fold them in half over top of a page, and then you have a tab. I don't plan in a way that really needs permanent tabs. So I like to just cut them and use them as a bow by themselves. So I'm just going to take that. I wonder if that thing should be at the bottom or top. Where does that sit? guess the bottom. You know that I'm talking about this little cutout? I don't know if that cutout belongs at the top or bottom of the bow. I really don't, but I'm gonna put it there. Okay, that's good for that. Okay, I didn't get what I wanted though. I really wanted a focus sticker for here. Something Christmassy, focusy. What do I want? Visit Santa. I'm looking for red too, obviously. Just none of these grab me. Maybe just a plain old red or gold or even black quote. It always seems impossible till it's done. It's true, but it's not what I want to put. This is my favorite thing ever. I don't know about that. Perfect day. What you create does not have to be perfect. That's not bad. There's an I love the weekend, but it gets kind of pink, so I don't feel sad about that. Oh, joy. Because I have joy. Wonder if I could still, I don't know. I wish I had more vacation days. I don't be feeling that. What you create does not have to be perfect. I don't know why, but I'm feeling this one. I can't tell you why, but I am. I am. Sometimes that just happens, right? What if I take one of these red, more boring stickers? Was it this book? Or was it this one? Yeah, one of these more boring ones. What if I put that on top of that? Will that work? This will help with that dark red. I feel like these are much darker than I had been using. So if I put this here, covers almost all of it though, so that's kind of wasteful. If I shift it, does that look good? I'm not sure it's necessary. Spatula. What if I shift this to the right a little further instead of centering it? Oh no, please don't rip. How come some stickers come up so easily and some fail me? This may not come up. I'm gonna try. Because the glory is it's a sticker, so even if it rips, I can put it back down. So if I do that, and then I do that, I come up a little higher. This is not a big deal, so I'm sorry if this is boring you. And now it's crooked. There's a little grid on here that I don't know if you can see on camera, so I'm trying to line the top of that up with the grid. You know, it says what you create does not have to be perfect, so this corner does not have to be perfect. Let's just go with that. Yeah, it does not have to be perfect. That's good, because it's not. Stick that little guy there just because he's there. Anything else? I think that's good. Why not? Love, love, love. Right? Lots of love. These almost look like Valentine's Day things, you know, like those little candy hearts, but okay. I think I'm gonna call this done. Like I said, the only thing I might still add is some washi to my school to-do list here, but I think besides that, we're calling this finished. So, dog hair. Thank you for watching. Since I'm doing this on Thanksgiving, I'm going to say have a great Thanksgiving. Since you're not watching this on Thanksgiving, I'm also going to say have a great week and happy planning. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, hit the subscribe button. I don't promise perfect fingernails when I do them, but I will still do them. So happy planning and have a great week. Bye-bye.